Utah Valley gets an overtime win over North Dakota in the Betty. Kyle Doporalski along with Val Sussex. And Val, it was an exciting ball game. That's exactly what we expected. Utah Valley led it by 4 at the break and then got it done in overtime.
Yeah, Utah Valley is a great team. North Dakota held its own for the first 40 minutes, but like you said, with that 3 minutes left in the game when Connor Avance picked up his 5th foul, it was pretty downhill from there. Connor Avance did a really nice job of keeping Manning at bay for Utah Valley, but at the end of the day, Utah Valley just had a little more firepower than North Dakota did.
Let's take a look at the highlights. Go all the way back to the very beginning of the ball game in the first half. Gino Crandall scores the first bucket, a nice create space with the between the legs dribble, and then Utah Valley got hot. Ogby scored 7 in the first half and way to a Utah Valley 4-point halftime lead.
Yep, and then for North Dakota, it seemed like they had everything kind of clicking there. They were moving the ball well offensively. Dale Jones had a big first half for North Dakota, scoring 11 points. But kind of the story of the game is Manning. When he gets going there on the block for Utah Valley, he's a hard man to stop. You see a good dish pass here again from Marlon Stewart over to Dale Jones. And then Randolph, he was really, really hot in the first half, cooled off a little bit in the second half, and really came on again in the overtime for Utah Valley.
So this just in the closing seconds of the first half. Gino Crandall a deep 3 to pull North Dakota back within 4 at the half. And then to start the second half, Connor Avance wide open underneath. He finishes the ball game with 12 points. And here he is down low using the left, doing a nice job early in the second half. And like you talked about at the top of the broadcast, Val, you were watching the matchup down low, Manning against Avance, and that really was the story of the ballgame.
Yeah, it really was. It's physical down there, and Connor Avance took a brunt of it. You know, Manning, 7-footer, played at Oklahoma before coming to Utah Valley. He's a heck of a player down there, and I thought Connor Avance did the best he could. And then when he fouled out there late into overtime, it just was downhill battle.
So in the closing couple of minutes of regulation, this is North Dakota here as Cortez Seals has a chance to win it at the buzzer. Utah Valley with the defensive stand to put it into overtime. And Jake Toulson of Utah Valley with the hoop. He finishes with 9 points, and then Manning scored 7 in the extra frame. Gino Crandall tried to keep North Dakota close. He finishes with 15 for the ball game. Marlon Stewart had a career-high 24 today. That was his only bucket. And here is the play of the game. 5 fouls. Connor Avance fouls out.
Yep, that Manning, he's a great player, and they're going to go to him. And then you see Randolph here again, too, really picking it up in the overtime and just pushing the needle that much further ahead.
So Utah Valley gets it done as you take a look at the final stats, an 83-75 victory for the Wolverines.
Yeah, the Wolverines really were clicking. 45% from the field, Kyle, is a great percentage. They only shot 23 pointers, so they really knew their game plan coming in, and that was to attack inside. 49 rebounds, that's a credit to North Dakota. I don't know the last time North Dakota's had 49 rebounds, so it's nice that they're rebounding at the same pace as Utah Valley, who does have a 7-footer. So overall, it was just a great basketball game at the Betty today. I think North Dakota fans obviously wish the score was a little bit different, but nothing to hang your head over.
So North Dakota falls to Utah Valley by 8 points in overtime. Val, let's talk about our next broadcast on Fox Sports North. It will be a week from today, Saturday, as Travis Brewster's team welcomes in Northern Iowa on the women's side.
Yeah, that'll be a great matchup for Coach Brew and his squad. Coming off of this road tournament sweep, North Dakota is in Texas for the Holiday Classic, and they'll be excited to have Northern Iowa in the gym. Great basketball team. It should be a fun day of hoops, so come back here next Saturday.
So the North Dakota men drop to Utah Valley in overtime by a final score of 83-75.